Hello and welcome back to Frogboy X1 Gaming. I'm Andrew and today we are going to talk about Halo Infinite. So, if you like this content, don't forget to like and subscribe and let's get started with this. So, I got about 6 hours of Halo Infinite in. I was playing it yesterday, then I went and I got went and did some stuff, but I've been playing it for a couple hours today now, so I've got about roughly 6 hours in there. I've checked it out on the Series S as well. So basically, what my findings are is like this is a pretty decent game. So a lot of people, I've seen some stuff, people comparing it to like Far Cry 6, the open world. And that's a fair that's definitely a fair way to compare, a big open world game, first person versus, AAA first party game, Halo. I mean, that is more than fair to compare that. But now here's where my thinking's coming along with that, okay? The movement in Halo Infinite is freaking super good. Super tight, feels really great. The shooting feels great. The moment to moment gameplay feels really, really good. As does it in Far Cry 6. The world though, when you look at Far Cry 6's world, it's freaking beautiful. There's no denying that whatsoever. Like there is no way to get around just how beautiful the world is in Far Cry 6. It looks great. It looks like nature. You know what I mean? Like it looks freaking like natural. It looks a lot closer to being natural. Whereas Halo Infinite, on the other hand, the outside world, it has that terraformed, man-made look to it. And that's what Halo is. Halo Infinite is designed to be the rings are basically man-made. They're terraformed. They are built that way for. So I mean, I don't really feel like it's ever going to have that natural look that you would find in a game like Far Cry, where Far Cry represents Earth, and the Halo rings, the Halo Zeta ring represents a terraformed a ring, that's man-made. So for people to compare these two worlds to like Far Cry 6 to Halo, it is fair. They're both open-ended game worlds, but you can't necessarily compare those and be like, oh well, Far Cry looks way better, because Far Cry looks better in a natural way. Halo Infinite looks better in a way that, like it does the game justice. So the textures are better in Halo. They definitely look better, like the ground textures, the dirt, the rock faces, the metal, everything has that it's been built look to it. And that's great. Like that's exactly the aesthetic that I think the Halo team was going for, and it matches closely. It matches more closely to what Halo as a franchise is. So when it comes to world design and world beauty and everything, like I'm perfectly happy with that. I'm really happy with the way the world looks. Now, when we get to gameplay, I'm not going to be comparing anymore. When we get to gameplay, okay, Halo Infinite. Oh my freaking gosh. This game feels great. It looks amazing. The way that, the combat, like for the first couple of levels, while you're getting through the ship and then you're getting out into the open, like those look freaking amazing. And then when you get out to the open world, it's just like boom, it hits you. And then you get started into like taking over the things and doing the content in there, finding the collectibles, stuff like that. That's fun. Like I'm having a blast. The grappling hook is pretty cool. The vehicles are pretty cool. I kind of wish they might have changed those up. I would love, I know a lot of people are like, it's a first-person shooter, but I would love the ability to like play this game in third person. Like that'd be pretty cool. I think that would actually bring a lot more people into the Halo franchise if they could play only the single player in third person. I think that'd be pretty cool. I personally would enjoy that. But I am having a blast with it in the first person too. Like the movement just feels really good. Like the way the camera's set up, the way Master Chief moves. Oh gosh, it's so great. It's so great. So I personally am pretty happy with this. I mean, there are some things in the world that I look at and I'm like, oh my gosh, man, I wish that it looked more natural. But at the same time, I'm like, well, if it looks more natural, then it's not Halo. And I have to keep telling myself that. But gosh, dude, some of these vistas and like some of the stuff that I've seen so far, like, wow, this game looks good. I'm very happy with this. It definitely deserves the score. I kind of feel like maybe it deserves a little bit higher score. I really do kind of wish they could get the cutscenes to play back more smoothly, so it doesn't look like it's jerking every few seconds or whatever. But other than that, like, my first impressions of Halo Infinite are pretty good. Now, I seen a tweet from good old Juffy. I know it's fun to like take pot shots at what Halo is and Xbox first party studios, because I mean, let's be honest, it's been a while since they've really, consistently delivered on a quality, experience. I do look back on this game being cross generation as a major downfall that probably really did limit this experience and scope. There's no denying that. There's no denying that. Does it make the experience bad? Not by any means. Now, I have played this on Series X and Series S, and now that I got a new gaming laptop, I will probably download it on that and see just how far that will go as well, to see what I can do on that. For the most part, I'm pretty happy with the way Halo Infinite turned out. Like, I'm pretty happy. Like, if they continue to expand on this experience and make it bigger, like, that's going to be freaking cool. Like, adding more biomes and adding more, because yeah, the world pretty much does look pretty samey. I mean, it's a terraformed world. Like, what more could they possibly do? Like, it goes with it. So yeah, when it comes down to it, I'm pretty hyped for this game still. I'm really loving the open world. Yeah, I mean, it's not like a super big open world that so far, but I like the openness to it. I like being able to explore and just do whatever I want to do. I'm really hoping that there's some really cool set pieces throughout this world. I really hope that there's some really cool gosh dang it, like set pieces and, just points of interest, just stuff that looks really cool. Not necessarily natural, but I want it to really like look cool. Like, I want to enjoy my exploration, and that's probably the biggest thing. That's probably why I'll be playing this game for a while, just because of the open-endedness of it. So it's going to be pretty good. I'm really looking forward to it. I'm very happy that they put this out. Xbox has definitely won this year, hands down, no questions asked. Like, these games that they've put out throughout this year have been far better than the competition. To be completely honest, I'm going to get more gameplay and I'm having so much more fun. This is great, man. This is a great time to be a gamer. Xbox knocked it out of the park this year. Hopefully they bring the fire next year when all the games are going to be next gen only. And that's great, because people on last gen are still going to be able to use cloud streaming to play Microsoft first party exclusives. That's big. That's great, and I really appreciate this. Yeah, I'm pretty happy. Like, I am happy with my experience with Halo. So if you like this content, don't forget to like and subscribe. After I finish the game, we'll definitely get more into it. We'll talk spoilers. We'll talk anything you want to talk, but I want to get through it, and then I want to be able to talk about that, because as it sits right now, Halo Infinite is definitely making me a Halo fan. I'm really starting to really appreciate this, and feedback from, my friends that I have in real life, feedback is pretty good, man. We're liking this experience is pretty good. And these guys are Halo vets, that they've been playing Halo since the beginning, and these guys are happy with it. They're happy with the way they decided to write Master Chief. They're pretty okay with the side characters. I am too. Like I am too so far. Like, you know, the weapon and the pilot, not bad. I'm digging him. I mean, like the dude reminds me of like Tigger the cat. He's just always scared, you know. So I mean, I get it. It's pretty cool, man. Like I said, hit that like, hit that subscribe. Let's move forward. Let's talk about Halo after we get it completed. And yeah, dude, Game Awards is tonight. We're gonna see some stuff. So see you later, man. See you guys in the next one.